How you doing? Welcome to Dean Kirk's Buzz Box. On this one, I'm going into the realm of country music. As a matter of fact, I got CMT on the telly right now. Lady A video playing at the moment. But I want to talk about a song that has not been released as a single. And I'd like to see it released as a single. It's a classic country record in its own way. It has, as far as I'm concerned, it has the potential to go to number one on country. On country, the thing about country is you got songs. I hate to use the word novelty, but I can't think of a better word right now. Novelty, records like "Swinging" by John Anderson. I'm sure you remember that one, or "She Thinks My Tractor Is Sexy," which was big country hits. This song is kind of within the same different original genre that you sometimes find in country music. The song is "PMS" by Priscilla. Boy, what a great record. I discovered this on Spotify back in 2020. And, it was released back in 2020, I think. Now, she's got another song out right now, Just About Over You, which they're playing the hell out of that song on CMT right now, as this video, of course, is being made in October 2021. Let's talk about Priscilla. I'll start with Priscilla Block first. Talk about her. She's from Raleigh, North Carolina. She moved to Nashville, Tennessee to pursue a career in music. But like lots of other people, she struggled big time. She worked many an odd job. But she played some nightclubs at night, including the Listening Room Cafe, the Whiskey Jam in Nashville. Now, I did just a tad of research on the Whiskey Jam. Sort of a laid-back place. A lot of big people have played at the Whiskey Jam in Nashville, including Casey Musgraves, Luke Toombs, I believe I pronounced it correctly, John Pardy, Pardy, P-A-R-D-I, I can't pronounce words tonight. The Fray, One Republic has performed there, and Chris Young, and she performed there. Singer-songwriter. A lot of people starting out play over there at the Whiskey Jam in Nashville. But she ran into adversity, big time. She ran out of money, or at least she couldn't make the rent. She had to move out of her apartment. Now, during the early phases of the pandemic, she turned to social media. She had enough zeal, enough enterprise to go around the adversity. As she started making videos, she started going on TikTok. She wrote a song, Just About Over You. She came up with a song while she was sitting in her bedroom, from what I've read. And she came up with a song, Just About Over You, which is more of a mainstream song, but is a huge country record right now. And it's a very powerful song, a powerful video. Got that groaning, that wailing guitar solo, that's just literally just shedding tears of anguish. Because she's trying to get over somebody. She's partying at this nightclub, and her ex shows up. And boy, that can be a bummer. Believe me, I could kind of vouch for that from personal experience, and it was a pretty strong video. But PMS, boy, this is just I'll get into that in just a minute. Now on TikTok, she found success there. She garnered about 600,000 listeners on TikTok. Priscilla Block. Not only that, some of her fans were so impressed with her. They liked her music so much, they paid for her to record the song in the studio. They paid for studio time for her to make the video and for her to come to record the song. Just About Over You. That's the big hit, but I tell you, PMS, it is a killer record. Now, a couple of themes that run through Priscilla Block's music, and she joked about, she said that there were three things among the attributes in her songs. Sass, well, PMS, it's got that. Trash and loss. And she did joke, quote, "There ought to be a song about PMS." Boy, let me read you a lyric to this record, to this song. Midnight Taco, quote, I'll start doing the quote unquote, quote, "Midnight Taco Bell told the cashier to go to hell." Woo! Woo, boy. And doesn't mince any words there. When she messed up my meal for a millionth time, I broke down at the traffic light. Wagon wheels started making me cry. It ain't a sad song, so I must be losing my mind. That's pretty nifty right there. By the way, for those of you who are not familiar with country music, Wagon Wheel was a huge country record. It's one of the standard country records over the last 10 or 15 years, done by Darius Rucker, formerly of Hootie and the Blowfish. So that's kind of a nice reference to that record. Some more of those lyrics to that song, quote unquote, pissed, moody, stressed, pissed, Midol, M-I-D-O-L, sweats. But then at the end of the song, she kind of comes to terms with this whole thing. PMS, PM blessed. And you could hear, here's the thing about this record. The deal about this song is she releases a lot of, a lot of frustration, man, I've just had enough of this. But you almost sense in that release, there's sort of a bedrock deep within of joy, of just, hey, I'm letting this all out. Let's get this all out in the open. Just open the closet, wide open. Let the sun come in. This is our issues. I mean, this is an issue. PMS, boy, I tell you what. Added this on my fantasy playlist. Been on my Spotify playlist. I discovered this song about the spring of 2020. I think this is when she started doing the TikTok thing. Spring of 2020 when the quarantine hit because of the pandemic. I put the song, my fantasy playlist. This fantasy playlist, by the way, January 3rd, 2021. Check it out. Number 1 on my fantasy playlist. PMS by Priscilla Block, because it is a number 1 record, a number 1 country record, a potential number 1 country record. I think it could go places. You just got to embrace original songs like this, in your face songs like this. There's been so many songs, in the past that are just, they're out there, and this is one of them right here. The formats for this song, obviously, is country. I want to say adult contemporary because it is sort of an adult theme. Pop, I don't know about pop, although this is a pop playlist, but it is a fantasy playlist. I'd love to hear this song on a pop station. That would be great. But I highly recommend this song. Now, another thing about this record real quick. When the song, not PMS, but Almost Just About Over You, when it topped, when it peaked out at the top on iTunes, the record companies came calling. She was getting calls from Los Angeles, New York. These were from record labels. And she met with the A&R person, artist and repertoire person, and the CEO of UMG Nashville. Well, the bottom line is she said, boy, you talk about overcoming adversity. This is almost classic rags to riches story, or at least close to it. Not being able to make your rent, and maybe about a year or so later, or months later, you got a major record deal. Boy, that's saying something right there. She's very talented, boy. Check out the video, too. It's a brilliant video. The song, Just About Over You. If you haven't seen the video yet, you'll still be able to catch it on CMT right now. But PMS, boy, it's the clincher right there. That's the first song I've heard by Priscilla Block was PMS. And when I saw the title on Spotify, on one of Spotify's playlists, one of their country playlists, I saw that title. I got to give this a listen to. So there it is, my friend. Boy, I tell you, give it a listen to. Let's make this song happen. Make it happen. Priscilla Block with PMS. Recommended on Dean Kirk's Buzzbox. Take care.